Hey, Bobby, did you ever listen to Shudder to Think, that crazy band from the 90s?
Did I? They were the soundtrack to my life, junior year of college.
Just that 1 year?
Well, the first week of school, I got caught in the rain with a sheet of acid in my pocket.
Oh, snap.
So yeah, all of a sudden, Shudder to Think's lyrics were the only things that made any sense to me. I also thought I was a glass of milk for about 3 weeks.
You thought you were what? A glass of milk?
I'm sorry, I misspoke. Did I say I thought I was a glass of milk? What I meant to say is that I was a glass of milk.
Ooh, holy smokes.
But eventually I realized there were two parts to me, the content and the context. What was the content? The milk. What was the context? The glass. So all I needed to do was change my context and I could become anything, right?
Huh.
It's just like Bruce Lee said, be water, my friend. Of course, in my case, he would have said milk. Be milk, my friend. Wait, am I having a flashback right now? Bug, am I a glass of milk? I'm not a glass of milk, right?
Nope, you're not a glass of milk.
What's happening?
Bobby, you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. Actually, wait. Yeah, I must be fine, because that makes absolutely no sense to me now.
Yeah, you and me both.
And I specifically remember that last line because it really spoke to me when I thought it was a glass of milk. But I'm not a glass of milk, right?
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, goddamn right. Nobody's pouring me down anybody's mouths, no. Not on my watch.
Great, because those lyrics read like a fucking Snapple bottle cap compared to the other ones I pulled. Look.
Stick up this in a tattoo gun. Watch what color ink comes out. And honey donut and your lips are stuck to the sea. And a dang of fake through the corner seat home till you wash home.
What? Those are bananas.
A whole bunch of bananas, yeah.
Are you sure they're all correct, though?
And it's funny that you ask. Absolutamente not.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah, there's like 12 different versions of each one of them online.
So you never know. They might be less weird.
Or more weird. But they're also jam-packed with nuggets of beauty all over the place. Look. I appear from air whenever you're around.
Pretty.
Tongue kiss through the kitchen screen.
Sexy. Prickly a little bit, but...
My mouth is a cold sore display case.
Well, that's what you get for making out through a screen door, no?
The stars are upstaged by the rain. Isn't that nice?
That is nice, yeah. But is there a way to sing that line and not sound, I don't know...
Sentimental?
Yeah, like too precious?
Maudlin?
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
Right. God forbid we enter maudlin territory, right?
I'm just saying, it could be tricky.
The stars are upstaged by the rain.
See, now that was perfect somehow, though.
Yeah. Only he could sing those lyrics like that. Anyone else runs the risk of sounding like Blue Oyster Cult's She's as Beautiful as a Foot.
What? She's as beautiful as a foot?
She's as beautiful as a foot.
Well,
Yeah. Rumor has it that they hated their first lead singer, so they wrote the stupidest lyrics they could think of just to make him look like a dildo.
interesting.
Yeah. I don't know that much about Blue Oyster Cult, but what I do know scares me.
So what was that lead singer's name again?
In Shudder to Think.
Yeah.
Craig Wedren.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I thought it was Wadrin, though, no?
Really? I could have sworn it was Wedren.
Wadrin, I think. Or maybe Weedrin?
No.
Okay, but definitely not. What'd you say, Wedrin?
Wedren. It's Wedren.
You're sure?
Well, not anymore.
You're treating that first E like a schwa. It's not a schwa.
No, I'm not. Wait, what's a schwa again? I don't remember.
You know, a schwa, it's the unstressed central vowel represented by the symbol, in this case that upside down E,
Right.
in the International Phonetic Alphabet. A schwa.
Okay.
But actually, now that I'm hearing it again, I don't think either one of us are treating it like a schwa, because a schwa represents the vowel in the unstressed syllable, which in all three of our examples is the second, which we're both pronouncing the same. Is my nose bleeding?
No.
Okay, good. How about now?
Still no.
Okay, good.
How do you know so much about schwas anyway?
One of my high school bands was named Schwa.
Really?
Yeah, our logo was the upside down E and everything. It was great.
Nice.
For a while.
Uh-oh.
We eventually had to change the name.
How come?
Well, we had a bunch of shirts and stickers and shit made up.
Right.
And one of the teachers overheard some kid asking me for a schwa sticker.
Oh.
So yeah, that was that.
So you guys got in trouble, huh?
Well, it probably would have gone away pretty quickly had we not leaned into it like we did.
Oh no, Bobby.
See, the thing is, we had already spent all this money on the shirts and the stickers, and we didn't skimp either. We went all out.
Okay.
Premium stuff.
Yeah.
Schwa buttons, Schwa keychains, all that shit.
Gotcha.
Those ringer tees and the jersey shirts.
Yeah, of course.
Full color printing, both sides, you know what I mean?
Yeah, those are nice.
Right? And the stickers were like that thick vinyl stock with the glossy finish.
The schwa stickers.
Yeah. So we just thought we could maybe find some middle ground or something.
Yeah, I see.
So we could still put the stuff to good use, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm, I get you.
But it was a pretty slippery slope.
Mm-hmm, I bet.
Yeah, like a couple of us, how do I put this? Tried to feel some kind of way about Jews.
Feel some kind of way about Jews?
I wasn't one of them, don't look at me. I just went through like an uncouth haircut phase, maybe.
But, I mean, okay.
A couple of tattoos I've since had to get covered up, no big deal. Yeah, I'm still on a few no-fly lists.
Bobby!
Only like 2. Did I mention that we also got those hats, the nice embroidered hats? Big schwa on it.
Fitted?
Well, now that wouldn't have been very practical.
Inch wedgering.
Ah, you hear that? It's pronounced wedren. Thanks, Michael Ian Black.
One of the things that I like best about Craig Wedren is I listen to him whenever I want to get my fuck on.
Okay. Didn't need to hear about all that, Michael Ian Black.
Yeah, nice talking to you, Michael Ian Black. Anyway, ain't nobody ever sounded like Shudder to Think, before or since.
Kind of like the Shags.
Well, I mean, come on, nobody's as original as the Shags, okay? I mean, they sounded like 3 records playing at the same time.
Yeah, you're right. Comparing the Shags to anybody is like comparing a fish to a bicycle.
Which would be fine in the case of Shudder to Think if the bicycle in question could crush your nuts like fucking this.
Bug, turn it down. Bug, please.
Sorry about that, Bobby.
Jesus.
Got carried away.
I'm deaf, so what'd you have to do that for?
Him?
You did it for Nathan Larson?
That's right. Once he joined the band, they made the legendary Pony Express record.
Yeah, my glass of milk record.
Right.
But I'm not a glass of milk, right?
You're not a glass of milk.
Just checking. Thank you.
Nathan and Craig had already known each other since back in high school, where they bonded over weird shit like avant-garde composer John Cage.
John Cage. I never heard him.
Here's his most famous piece.
Wow. John Cage. I still never heard him.
And here's a full orchestra doing the same piece.
I kind of like the first one better.
Right? A little more stripped down.
Yeah, grassroots shit.
You mix that together with a little Slint, little Queen, and voila.
Party of mouths, a finger fan courtship.
Oh, yeah, I kind of remember this video. What's the premise?
I don't know. I guess they went with like a nautical theme?
Well, maybe they lost a bet or something.
Well, I mean, look at that. I mean, if I had a tattoo of an anchor that big and I was in a band, I'd insist on at least one video be shot on a boat, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a full-body anchor right there. He looks like Popeye's bicep.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. What's happening here?
A little finger fan courtship, perhaps?
That's right. Looks like it might be graduating to a party of mouths. Okay. He's just poking at him like the other guys did.
Right. Now it all makes total sense.
Loose meat.
Loose meat. Loose meat.
Was this video ever a hit?
I don't know. I mean, the song cooks, but there's just too much boat.
What about Titanic? That had a lot of boat, and that was a hit, right?
Well, Titanic also had a lot of death, okay? And death trumps boat.
Right. And maybe if Shudder to Think had Leonardo DiCaprio turning into a popsicle, it might have made the buzz bin or whatever the fuck.
Exactly. Either way, I know Beavis and Butthead weren't fans.
This is horrible.
Yeah, really. Bunch of rich kids, sissy boys prancing around on a boat.
Yeah.
So what? They didn't like Six Finger Satellite either. Their credibility is shot as far as I'm concerned.
Right. Who cares what they think? 2 idiots looking at a screen.
Hey, listen to the lyrics again. The name of the song is Hit Liquor, but he keeps singing Hip Liquor, no?
Hip liquor.
Oh, yeah, huh? But I guess there are other people who have done that too. Like, remember Young Turks by Rod Stewart? Fucking guy never said Turks once.
Yeah, I remember that. That was confusing.
Jeez, Rod Stewart. Big face on that guy, huh? You know what's funny? He was in that band Faces, right? Only they were called the Small Faces at first. And then they dropped the small when he and Ron Wood joined the band. I wonder why. Oh, Jesus, now that I think about it, Ron Wood. Massive fucking face on that guy too, huh? I wonder.
You wonder what?
I wonder whether the Small Faces had the wherewithal to change their name to Faces because 2 guys with huge fucking faces joined the band, or was it just a coincidence? Come on, man, keep up.
Okay, I'm trying. Jesus. 50,000 BC.
Yeah, this was the next Shudder to Think record, which is a total fucking masterpiece if you ask me.
Well, who's asking you, though?
Well, Aren't you asking me right now?
Well, yeah, but it's a different question. I'm asking you who's asking you. No? Who's that? Oh no. Oh, not again.
Bobby.
Glass of milk. Glass of milk, not a glass of milk. Need help. Adam. I've got milk. Stop drinking me. Help. Stu.
Bobby. You good?
Yeah, I'm good. Not a glass of milk.
What's that?
Milk. I mean nothing. Milk. Nothing. Milk. Nothing. Milk.
Right. Anyway, while they were making this record, Craig beat cancer.
Really?
Fuck yeah, with one hand tied behind his back. I'm kidding. He most likely had to use both of his hands. And most of the rest of his body. If not all.
So is that why he's bald?
Well, it's not why he's bald.
Which means it is why he's bald?
Right. And that's actually wrong because it's not. I think I meant to say it's not why.
Why what?
Why he's bald.
What are you asking me for? That's what I was asking you.
No, Bobby. I'm not asking you.
Hey Craig, what are your feelings on hair? Have you been doing what you dare?
Was that supposed to help or something?
Well, it's not supposed to help.
Ay.
He also survived a heart attack.
Jesus, poor guy. He's really had to learn to love catastrophe, huh?
I don't know about that.
But he survived.
He did. And nothing bad ever happened again.
Really?
No, I'm kidding. How would I know that, Bobby? I've never even met the guy. And how would that even be possible? I mean, don't you remember 6 Feet Under? Everything ends. Death.
Oh, yeah. So you were just fucking with me.
Well, I wasn't not fucking with you.
This conversation is very challenging, Bug.
Sorry, Bobby.
It has a familiar, repetitive nature to it, but I have no idea where the fuck it's going.
My friend, I believe you just described the shudder to think sound.
Hey, I did, didn't I?
I mean, in so much as they could be described. They seem to get left out of the conversation a lot when it comes to like cultural impact and influence and shit.
Like Thin Lizzy.
Like Thin Lizzy, yeah.
That fucking pisses me off.
Meanwhile, I've heard the Shudder to Think influence all over the place. As far back as Beck and Jeff Buckley, all the way up to now with that new Du Blonde record, whether they know it or not.
Right. The Shudder influence is stealth, like a pill buried in dog food.
I listen to him whenever I want to get my fuck on.
Okay, Michael Ian Black, we heard you the first time, please.
Sheesh, what is it with Michael Ian Black, huh?
Right?
What, does he feel like he could butt in whenever he wants just because he's famous?
Very famous.
Oh, jeez. Don't go breaking your arm, patting yourself on the back, Michael Ian Black.
So what's Shudder to Think up to now?
Well, they've all gone on to do a bunch of other projects, writing books and soundtracks to movies and TV and stuff.
Wow, that's something.
Yeah, they move at a comfortable clip. And who knows, maybe a new Shudder to Think record somewhere down the line.
Ooh, they may never leave. But what are the odds of that, though, really?
Who knows? I just don't like to imagine a world without that possibility, you know what I mean? I just...
You shudder to think?
Right? Nice one.
That's a pun.
Michael Ian Black, please!
But I'm not a glass of milk, right? You're not a glass of milk.